In today's video, I'm going to go through Geelong's centre bounce clearances from last night. Even though Adelaide and Geelong were even at the clearances, it was the impact that Geelong had out of the centre bounce. And I'm going to show you how they set up their structure, particularly against O'Brien. They obviously went in knowing that he was going to win a majority of the hitouts. So I'm going to show you how they set their structure up to give them the opportunity to be so damaging out of the centre last night. So let's get into the video now. Okay, what I want to point out is that the way they set up, so let's look at the screen. So Adelaide's going right of screen. I believe Geelong went in with a mindset that O'Brien was going to win majority of the hitouts. So the problem you have there from Adelaide's point of view is that when O'Brien's trying to win the hitouts, he's hitting to actually 6 mids, because you've got 3 Geelong players actually reading his tap. So when you go in, it's not a negative, it's actually a great strategy from Geelong, because what you're actually putting in place is the ability to try and win it. You would have noticed, well, I noticed when I look back at the revision, Geelong set up with this triangle format. So there was a lot of one-on-one, but what they were trying to do was trying to make sure that they covered all the exits. But most importantly, when you go through the clips here, and I'll show you, with Adelaide going right of screen, Geelong players were always on the goal side. So at no point were they on this side. There's a particular clip where Rankin starts here, and Atkins, who played an awesome game, he had 9 clearances. I thought he was unbelievable last night, particularly in and under, and I'll show a few clips of what he does. But in that situation, he actually pushed Rankin into the play and was still on goal side. So this is a really good tactic from Geelong. So this is the first centre bounce of the game, and then it goes into a stop play. This was just how it unfolded for the rest of the night. So, and they just hunted the ball. They wanted it more. Bailey Smith was unreal, and then you put Max Holmes in there with his dash, and then obviously Dangerfield. So look at that. He's on goal side. He's on goal side. So Adelaide's going right of screen. That's how they set up all night. They didn't want to let the ball go forward. So it was so basically what they're doing is Geelong are pushing the ball towards their way, but they're also saying to O'Brien, hey, you try and hit it forward and we're going to shark it. But they went in, obviously, the mindset that he was going to hit it basically backward of centre, if you're going to call it. So what I liked about this was position, players coming off the square from Geelong's perspective. So coverage on the backside. So that meant that in this situation, if I'm a ruck or O'Brien thinking that they're mainly set up on this side, I'll hit it back. But that's where the coverage comes into play. So he hits it forward, manner. So once again, goal side, goal side, goal side. So they're basically saying to O'Brien, hey, you try and hit it forward, we've got you covered. So basically, in a way, they're saying, hey, Brian's then going, okay, well, they're goal side. Well, I'm just going to have to push it back. That body work. While the ball's in the air, that's where you do your work. So once again, Adelaide's going right of screen. Goal side, goal side. So now Riley Thilthorpe's in there, but they still had that same structure set up from Geelong. Goal side, goal side. Adelaide's gone right of screen. So same thing. So they were just basically saying, you know, if you hit it forward, we've got you covered. You hit in this area, we'll hunt it and we'll be first at it. And that's exactly what they did. So all the momentum was going towards Geelong. So once again, Adelaide's gone right of screen. Okay? Goal side, goal side. Great structure. So you've got that set up. And they just hunted the ball better. It was always this side. So going this way. Whereas when Adelaide won it, right, if they're going right a screen, they were kicking from this area. So big difference. So in this situation here, Adelaide's going left the screen now. Look at that, on goal side. So basically forcing Adelaide towards their goal. Adelaide's going left the screen. Goal side. Goal side. See a theme there? Look how he holds his position against Saligo. But as I said in previous videos, you let them take, once you've got front position, you let them take momentum towards the ball. So you've got to prop at some stage. This one's pretty quick, but goal side, goal side. I know I'm repeating myself, but they did that every centre bounce. So why were they so effective out of the centre? It's because of the defensive structure that they had set up. Now this is the start of the third quarter. I'm finishing with this one because it was great. They kicked a goal just on half time. Cameron kicked that and then ends up with a great goal out of centre. But same again, goal side, goal side. So great structure from the Cats last night. I love this, and it just typified the reason why they were able to be so good out of the centre bounce. How the Cats were able to set up the structure in the centre bounce. I hope that Atkins gets praised for his work ethic last night. It just 9 clearances around the ground. He was involved in a lot of scoring opportunities. It was wonderful to watch. I know I spoke a bit about it on X, but he just did an outstanding job. I hope he gets the credit for that because he played an outstanding job. All right, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next video on stoppages from First Use.